Hello everybody and welcome to my channel Kristy from Sewbits. Today's video is what is slow stitch. Now this has been done by Dotty Bee on YouTube and Dotty Bee Slow Stitching on Facebook and Dotty Bee Vintage on Instagram. So if this is something you like to do, head on over to her channel and go and support her. So what am I up to? We are up to, we've done the running stitch. That's mine. I'm just going to put a information thing there. Now my pages have got a bit short on this side, but that's fine. I'm going to have to just, and what I'm going to do is have my pages together. I think that's what I've decided. I just feel like it's too thin. So that's my stitches on the back, and then I will just sew around the edges to make it into a book page. So this is mine. So what we need to do is, I've got my notes here. Well, I did have my notes. Where did I put them? Here it is. Now it's straight stitch, so that's what it's called. So I can hello Milky Boy, write that down. And so that's what I've just started to do, some straight stitch, not very straight, but the idea is there. And we get better as we go along. And I'm doing mine in crew wool, which is, it's a very beautiful wool, and I've forgotten what it's from. The name might come to me. I can't think of the name right now. So, but I found this purple. I've put some little pieces down, and I'm just going to tuck that one in. I don't really want to cut that off, so I'll just tuck that under there. That would just sit nicely in there. I don't know what it's from. I can't remember now. Oh, no, I know what it's from. It's from, I'll just get it out of my basket if I still have it on the top. Maybe not. It's from a Dresden plate that was in my basket, but I have messed it all up now, so I don't know where it is. It was there somewhere. So all I'm doing now is just doing the straight stitch. Got a cup of tea. I've had a busy morning. The antenna man came today to fix up the antenna. Now I've just done some straight stitch on my Kate in the Nest pouch. I thought I'll just have a practice. Oh, on the back you can see that I've gone a different way. I started that way, but now I'm going this way. I think it saves a little bit on stitches, but I'm not really too sure if it does. The sun is coming up later in the morning now, so it's not dark at 5 o'clock, but it's not as light as it used to be. Nice sunny beautiful day today. I think it's, I don't even know what the temperature is today. Maybe like 28 or something. Very nice. Now just sometimes it just, when you do the straight stitch, it puckers up the material a little bit. So don't pull it too tight, so your material can stay flat. My hands are a little bit, they're clean, but they're they look dirty. So sorry about that. But I was in the garden and forgot to put my gloves on and they got dirty. Sometimes you have to soak them in nice hot dishwater to get them all nice and clean. So that will be the end of that. What I could do is come under here. I might just finish the row off because it's a shame having to waste it. So I've already put my pages into a book already, so that's why I'm finding it a little bit not clumsy, a little bit hard to deal with or difficult to deal with. I can hear the bin man. My dog Caesar, who is old now, he's about, well, I'm not too sure, he's either like 15, 16, he's deaf and he hated the bin man. He would go and sit by my legs and quiver and shake until the bin man's gone. Now he doesn't even know the bin man's there. Oh, that one's a bit crooked. So if you get yours crooked, don't worry about it. Just enjoy the stitching. That's all you've got to do. And if you make a mistake when you put your stitches in and you go across and come up like that, don't worry about that either. It's all about having a relaxation time while you're stitching. Stitching shouldn't be stressful. It should be a little bit nerve-wracking when you're trying to learn a new stitch, but don't let it stress you out. It's supposed to be a time of relaxation, enjoyment. Oh, there goes another wonky stitch. I'm on school holidays at the moment, so my husband goes to work early, so I'm up at the same time as him, 5 o'clock. So I make a cup of tea, have some fruit for breakfast because I don't have bread anymore, or cereal. And then once he's gone, I pop myself back into bed with the dogs and the cats. And then I do my stitching, and sometimes I'm doing stitching and it's so relaxing I've fallen asleep. So slow stitching is meant to relax you. Right, I think this will be my last little stitch. That one's a bit crooked. And I'm not going to take it out. And that's my phone. Just a moment. So I'm back again. So let's finish this off. So all I'm going to do is wiggle the Appleton crew wool, that's what it's called. Wiggle the Appleton crew wool through some and just pull it through. And what I've discovered, well, I haven't discovered, I've just thought about it. You could do the same, or you already might know how to do it. But I've decided I'm going to put a little bit of glue. I think whoops, it's stuck. The head just drying off. Let's get my tissue. A little bit of glue on there so it doesn't fray, and I don't know where my other scissors are. Cut that off just so it doesn't fray. And this is supposed to, I'm supposed to put a thing in it, but I don't need to if I've got this, but it's blocking up a little bit, so maybe I need to press it a bit hard. All right. Get rid of that tissue, get the glue. I found another doily there, but I don't know if it's going to work. So these are my circles and these are my little fabrics. I'm just going off a diagram I drew so I know what to do. Whoops. Now someone said that they couldn't hear me very well, so I'm hoping that you'll be able to hear me in the video. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to do stitches, but not with this. I want to get my little bag. There's my scissors in there. Nope, that's for the front. I had some. I did have. Oh, I had some purple DMC thread, and I don't know where it is. What's this here? How many threads is on here? 3. Now I need it. Why is this not working? Oh, I can hear sirens. Right, so I have a bit of thread. So this will do for now. No, that's too big. Let's just get a smaller one. Thread my needle. Now I will do the smallest of knot. So I'm going to follow the line. Probably should have moved it down a little bit. It's all right. And I've gone in the wrong one. Let's start that again. Come on. It's got a big enough eye. It's possibly the operator. Right. Let's see if we can do this. So we come up here, down. Maybe we'll just go across, down, across, back down again. Move over. I think this needle's a bit big. So I'm just trying to, I'm not worried about if I don't have them exactly the same height. I suppose you just move on over to there, like that. That would be the back. I was trying to save yarn, cotton, but sometimes it works best just the way your hand goes. So let's not sweat about it. Now because I've got my book there, it's going to be a little bit difficult to do, but I'll do my best. And don't panic if you don't exactly get near the line. Good enough, near enough is good enough in stitching. If it's obviously something else, you change it, but here I don't need to. Now what I will do is do another one here to hold the fabric down. I'm going to have to just put that up there, that's better. I needed some space. I might just pop another one in the middle because it looks a bit too wide. There we go. Might just be able to get one more out of it. I will use the thread and just pinch the fabric slightly. You can just give it the most tiniest little nick and then pull the fabric through. I just want the fabric to sit, not the fabric, the cotton just to sit. Now I've pulled that too much, so I'm going to have to pull it back slightly to stop it from stretching. There we go. There we go. And I won't worry about gluing it. I just wanted to glue the Appleton yarn, the crew wool. So there we go. That's one side. And I'm just going to have to try and go and search my cupboard. I'll be back in just one tick. I've made a new cupboard. I just realised I've got some variegated. Is this variegated? No, that's my spare. I've got some variegated yarns. I want some purple. That will look nice. Don't really. So let's get back to this. Yes, so what I was doing, this thread here. So yeah, no, I don't think I want that. There's not a lot of colour. Maybe I could do this. Purple and a tiny little bit of red, purple and a tiny bit of pink, I mean. Yeah, why not? I can't find my needle. That's the story of my life. It's not that one. I was thinking about doing some ribbon. Some lovely purple ribbon there. Look, isn't that lovely? Oh, there's this one here. There's that purple there. Don't know how that got in there. Right. I'll do the smallest of knot. And let's get cracking because I need to get this done. I'm going to fold that over. Now I've lost the pin. Which is? These are great pins, but gosh, they're tiny sometimes. Hard to put it in. Right. In here, down, up, across and up. And I'm definitely using the wrong thread, needle. That's all right. Now I don't know if Sally, oh that's too big, has, that's too big, that one. Now I don't know if Sally has made different width of those, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, let's just go down and come back up in the middle there. Bit closer together. I might just be able to get all the purple in and not go to any of the pink. We'll see what happens. Okay, pull that off. Where's my pins? Oh, that's a big one. That's all right. Be fine. Don't worry about it. If you keep worrying about the things that are not really that bad, you'll never get your things done. Oh, I do actually want to move over a bit more. Now we're going into a bit of the pink, which is fine because there's not much there. Keep wanting to cross over at the top. I don't need to. I can just do it there, move over. Let's just grab a bit of the fabric. Too wide, that one. I'll just go back. So if it's too wide, just go back underneath like that, and then come up and you'll be fine, and just head on back over to where you're going to go. I'm going to do one more. No, I'm not, because it will mess it up. So the best thing to do is turn your needle around to the blunt end and then pull it out, because I find this obviously stabs into your work, and it can make a bit of a hole or, you know, mess up the threads. Soken's doing this here as well, but I've got to put it in. There we go. Okay, let's fold that back over. All right. So that's my straight stitch done. I'm going to Possibly I had some fabric here. I had a piece of fabric. Where did that go? There's my needle from before. No, that's red, pink. I should show you the ribbon. No, I should do the ribbon while I'm here. Okay, what colour are we going to do? I like this one. So pull out this. Now insert your ribbon and then go to the end and just go back on itself like that. And pull through, and it creates a little bit of a knot. Did it? No. Let me do that again. Can't remember now. Anyway. Maybe I'll just tie a knot. I knew there was something else. I know that might be when you're stitching something. I knew it's something to do with it. I'm just making this up as I go. There we go. Stay in there. Now this is the same as just using your DMC cottons or your wools. It will just make a different sound and a different texture. Now I will go back and watch Sally's video, but I'm pretty sure it's only that. As for the straight stitch, and I will try and do a straight stitch. If you're looking for ideas, go on the Facebook group, Dotty Bee Slow Stitching, and get some great ideas, which is probably what I would like to do. Now what I'm going to do is come up here and go down, so I can still do that same method. Go there. I'm not worried that the ribbon is not flat, but you can try and make it flat. I don't know how, but you could try. So I've done those, an in-between thing. So I'll keep that there. I will go through the ribbon and probably underneath and back through the ribbon, just to secure the ribbon itself. I pulled it too tight, so now I have to undo it, pull it. Now I've used the sharp part of my needle and it pulled a thread, so do your best to not use the sharp part of the needle when you need to pull things back through. a bit of a rub. I think I'm just going to leave that there. I'm going to finish off the other with some canvas stitching maybe. I'm not too sure. So I want to thank you very much for watching my video, liking and subscribing. Leave a comment if you would like to. I do like reading comments. It's quite fun to read what people have to say. I've come back on because I went and watched the video and I realised that Sally had done crosses. I thought there was something else. I just couldn't think what it was. So what I'm going... Oh, there's my purple. I was looking for that. I might use that instead. Take my... I'm just doing 2 strands. It might be 3. And let's do 3. Give it a little bit more texture and thickness to it. I'll just thread my needle. It takes longer to thread the needle than does the whole project. Right. I do a little baby knot. Okay, let's do our crosses. So up here you're going diagonal, down, up at the top and back over. Now Sally did suggest if you're new to doing crosses you can do the dots. You can put little dots in. Sometimes they don't always cross over in the center, but that's just the way it is. So up there. Oh, what's happened here? Oh, it's tied around the book. Now it won't go in. Let's do that again. Over to there. I keep wanting to put it a bit closer to myself. Now that's the only thing about making the book already, is that it's hard to get to your pages. So, but I've done it now, so I'll just have to put up with it. So my recommendation is not to put your book together, just the pages. I will just scoot across the top of here and then that will be it. You've already seen Sally do hers, or somebody else. Doesn't matter if you go back down the bottom, as long as you go up to the top and push it down to make the cross. That's not really a very good one. Sometimes if you put your cotton over your needle and press down really hard and squish it, generally it goes through a lot easier with the wider needle. But if your eye of your needle is very tiny, you won't be able to do that. You can try, but I don't think you'll be able to do it. Right, up here a bit more. There. Somewhere there. That one's bigger than the rest. Make sure I don't get my book in the thread. Now it's puckering up the fabric, so you just got to pull it and pull down on it a little bit harder, and across we go. So that's my little crosses. I might continue just on those two. I don't know. I haven't figured that one out, and I'll do some more stitches to hold that down. I'll do as well there and there. So thanks very much for watching.